Okay guys, with all the videos and information I've been going over lately, I had some older videos called Secrets of Powersports. What basically it's the secrets of powersports industry. And one of these last videos I did, I seen some information, new information that I had wrote down for the article. And I thought, a lot of this will cross over and be also used, as an article series in that. I had done three videos, and I thought I just went through and I highlighted, a couple of pages, and I wrote down 2 pages for that article of that last video, and I highlighted some stuff that I considered to be also secrets that could be in that article. And a lot of my articles, you guys will probably see that they cross over, but I pick a subject, and that's this information is for that subject. So I'll just go through it quickly. There's a lot of crap that really pissed me off, and as a salesperson, and stuff that I didn't like not posting the units prices, because that was all a ploy to get you in the door. And I would get people calling from East Coast, West Coast, and crap like that. And hey bud, I'm way off over here in Washington State, 10 states away. And I seen you had a specific bike, and well, that's nice, Mr. Customer. I can't tell you a thing about it. What did you just tell me? I said, it's my rule. It's my manager's rules. I can't tell you a thing about it until you walk in the door. He said, I'm 1,500 miles away from you. Yep, that's our rules. That, to me, is, sticking the middle finger up at the customer. And I had to do the same thing with email. Guy would email, because that was an easy way to, contact us, asking about a certain product. I said, yeah, that product's right here, but I can't tell you a damn thing about it, because my manager says you have to step your foot in my door, and then we'll talk about it. And, even on the sales floor, you walk in, say you walk in the damn dealership, and there is no way to find out what the hell the price of that damn motorcycle is. You walk up to the damn bike, and there's no paperwork or nothing on it. And then all the salespeople are off, drinking coffee, having fun. It's to make you work for it. And it's a bad sales practice, in my opinion. And to me, everything should have a damn price tag on it. Salespeople. Now listen to this one. Salespeople, car and power sports, cannot set the prices, cannot give you discounts. Normally will not tell you about rebates, because that's all up to the sales manager. I mean, they'll sit there and they'll do all the paperwork and run into the office, the sales manager, and and then he puts down stuff on that. Honestly, folks, I had never seen. Well, we would after 9/11, they were given a lot of stuff, discounts to firemen, police, stuff like that. And a lot of that's over now. but it never hurts to ask. First responders, they usually keep that back going, especially with all the crap going on now. But, you know, it's hard to find out. They don't tell salespeople. They don't. Now, I told this in another one, you know, when you're working in Powersports, and like I say, it's a pretty good size shop, have a lot of salespeople. New salespeople are hired and told to stab the other salespeople in the back, steal their customers and other crap like that. The dealerships think that creates a dog-eat-dog situation to get the people to get their salespeople to sell more stuff, and basically it's causing internal friction. And I had that happen to me when I was selling motorcycles, and we made that new guy regret that seriously. And we stuck a knife in his back every time he turned around. But that's bull crap to go into a work situation. You know, especially for the customer, if you got two guys screaming at each other, you know, bull crap like that going on. And then the management and boss sitting back there going, that's really good, that's really good. You know, bastards, bullshit, business practices, sales practices. But that's crap. You know, like I said, this is information for you guys out there, knowledge that you guys don't know about what goes on behind the scenes and the stuff that they do, the crap they do behind y'all's backs against y'all. Right now, you're going to see this. Go out on the web and look. Cycle Trader puts it right up there. A motorcycle shop will advertise a $600 fee for a cash purpose. Isn't it nice? You know, all you guys would come in. I got cash. I got a handful of cash right here. I'm now Jeebus Christ because I have a handful of cash. Throw it on the table. And we were trained to look at them like they were crazy. Buddy, according to my management, we don't care. Cash, whatever. And now these guys are just really against cash altogether. And that's showing it. Go to Cycle Trader. Look it up. You'll see it right there, plain as day. The bad thing about Cycle Trader too is a lot of people are advertising on there. And here's the thing. You'll go there and you'll find that bike you're looking for. And you found out that the ad was put there 12 months ago. The motorcycle sold 11 months ago. And the damn ad is still going and going and going and going. And there's other places that are popping up like Cycle Trader. And Cycle Trader is good because you could find bikes from around the world, you know, coast to coast in America. But like I said, nobody pulls the ad when the bike sells. And that is, to me, false advertising. You have to be wary of that. Never get your hopes up. You know, make the call first. Kevin Hunter has many videos. His all is about automotive dealerships. And he's got a lot of good inside information and stuff. And y'all need to check his videos out. Never believe a salesperson when they say, I work for you. I worked at a major crap dealership, new car dealership in town, and there's this girl that was working with us, and she was from another town and moved up there to try to make it better. and she had tons and tons of sales school experience. And that was one of the things that she did to fool people, was tell them, I work for you. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. I work for you. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You see what I'm saying? And salespeople don't work for you. Salespeople work for the dealership. You know? As I said in that other video, when they start throwing paperwork and crap in front of you, read. Bring these damn glasses with you. Look at that stuff. You see something on that paper you don't like? That ain't gonna be part of it. That really, I mean, when you're in a finance office, the finance people are going to hit you with more sales crap than what the salesperson on the floor did. Now remember that all people think that when they go into finance, you know, hey, we'll be out in 10 minutes and I'll be riding down the motorcycle with the, you know, I'll be riding down the road with the motorcycle, got wind in the hair. And no. You're going to look at a 3-hour ordeal. 3 hours inside an office where they're just hounding you. You got to buy this insurance or you're going to die. You're going to have to buy this type of insurance or they're going to take your house, you know. They're going to throw stuff like Foursquares and stuff like that in front of you. And it's there to make you think that you're getting a good idea, that you sort of initially agreed to a price or something, and it's called a Foursquare. And then once you initial, you know, to me, hide it. Don't initial stuff. And they're going to always ask you questions and stuff. And it's a psychological process to get you to agreeing. If you start agreeing to things within the third or fourth thing that you agreed to, then they're going to slip this question and you're going to buy today. Tricky question. Psychological crap. They do a lot of psychological crap to get you to buy. Now, in big cities that have decent economies, you're going to see dealerships that have that are not going to take all this time to fool you. Me and a buddy made a run to Oklahoma City, and he was looking for an adventure bike. And we hit a lot of dealerships up, and I noticed that because they had the volume, these guys, they don't spend this time, you know, trying to anal probe everybody that comes in. And I remember when things would get busy, I would do something I call guerrilla tactics. And, you know, hey buddy, how you doing? I see you like the bike. Are you looking at possibly buying today? Nah, I'm just picking up some parts. Okay, I hope you don't mind if I go help somebody else that needs help. No, do that. I'm just gonna walk around. I like the pretty colors. I just qualified that person, and then I'm going to the next guy. You know, because it was my job as a salesperson to find that person, because I want to sit there and waste time with somebody that's not going to buy. One day I had a 66, 67-year-old man, spent all damn day with him, test drove 1 or 2 bikes, and and then finally got him into finance. The guy had such screwed up credit, and it took 3 hours, you know, in finance. And they walk out and they said this guy didn't have credit enough to buy a candy bar. And I just wasted all that damn time. I just pretty much threw a shit fit after that. You know, the old customer goes, well, I didn't think I could buy anyhow. I just screwed my credit up, you know, all my damn life. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And the boss had to put me in the office and calm my ass down and said, hey, you're going to have a lot of people like this. It's their joy in life to come in and piss all over you. And I learned a good lesson out of that. Find out early, find out quick. If they're no good, go on to the next person. You know, and you guys that are looking at motorcycles and stuff like that, do that crap all the time. You know, don't pretend you can buy a motorcycle. Number one, you don't have a job. You know, and you're going to say that question right there, well, that sounds kind of stupid. Every damn guy does it. I've talked to hundreds of guys. You know, hey, bud, where you work at? Well, I ain't got a damn job, but I thought I would look at them motorcycles, and when I get a job, maybe in 6 or 7, 10 months, I come and buy one. Here's my card, you know, go on down the road. Don't buy if you don't look. Don't even, you know, if you don't have a job. If you just had a baby, that tends to ruin your credit. You just went through a divorce. You just had your home foreclosed upon. You just bought a home. All these things are signs that you can't buy a motorcycle. Remember that. If you're working with one salesperson and a second one comes up, starts giving you instructions and telling you things and what to do, you need to be kind of polite. And it says, hey, number 2, I'm dealing with number 1. Get the hell out of my face. I don't trust you. That is that dog-eat-dog crap I was telling you about. And it's... the number 2 is trying to get you. You know, and they may talk shit. And, hey, if you come with me, buddy, I'm going to knock off another $300 or $400 off your deal. And like I said before, a salesperson can't take the money off. Only a sales manager, the deal maker. They're the only ones that can. Remember that. When you... I've been seeing this at a lot of dealerships where they'll take like a, well, especially with Polaris and side-by-sides and stuff, they'll throw all this fancy crap on there and all. I remember I was in Russellville and I looked at the, it was a Honda, I can't remember what it was, but they put portals and they put this huge suspension and it was made for running in mud. And the thing had 3.5 foot of ground clearance, had tractor tires on it and stuff like that. And they would put these out front, and it's a great attention thing. You know, you always want something at the front that gets everybody's attention. It brings in all the looky-loos. But when you pay the mechanic in the shop, you know, then the price of the product, which they've added on to a little bit, they'll finance all that in. Oh, heck yeah. But you're paying double the damn price for that crap, you know? You'll see them hang up pictures. When they hang up a picture of a salesperson, it's usually the most ruthless, dishonest person that does anything to get a damn sale. And they'll put a big number 1 by them and all this other and shit, crap like that. And it's incentive for the other people to be like that. Now, you'll see a lot of this crap at dealerships where they have lots of competition. And it's not for you, the customer. And a lot of dumb people would come in and say, well, that guy's number 1. I want to get the #1 salesman. I want him. Why? Why would you have, you know, the person that's closest to Satan be your salesperson? Remember that. Very good piece of information. Okay, now this is a big one that you people have been doing and screwing yourselves. You didn't know it. I'm going to tell you about it. You go to the dealership, you buy parts, or you order some accessories and crap. You give them your email. You give them your phone number. And guess what? The calls just start coming and coming. And email, calls. You just gave them permission to inundate you with BS. When you're buying parts and other stuff like that, you know, anywhere I've gone where they ask for an email, not just no, but hell no. You know, they're building up an information pile on you, kind of like what these big companies that are, you know, they build up a profile and they just inundate you, you know. I found out that this guy, Kevin Hunter, will do contract reviews. You need to look him up on YouTube. info@thehomeworkguy.com, and he's got. But look up Kevin Hunter, and he can do contract renewals. Now I don't know any place that Powersports will let you take the contract and, you know, let somebody else look at it. But it's worth a try. And he can show you what's wrong and what's good in that contract. We've talked about this probably before. Credit insurance is cheaper from where you get your motorcycle insurance from. Gap insurance is cheaper from your insurance agent. Never buy any type of insurance from your dealer. They get rich off you being dumb. Remember that. They get rich off you being dumb. Get your loan from your bank or your credit union. Credit union, again, good deals with that. Never tried it. You know, if you get a loan through the dealership, this is something called flipping a loan, and I do it a lot. I did it on my last truck. Get the loan there at the dealership, boom, run down the street and go straight to the credit union and flip the loan for another one. I went from a 5% interest down to less than 2%, saved a full year of payments. That's a lot of money I saved. But I flipped the loan to a better loan. If you're pulling into the lot and you're walking up to the door and a salesman beats you at the door and he's holding the door open and he's got his hand out and, my God, I'm glad to see you people here. You know, Jeebus loves you. Come on in. And, you know, that's desperation. That is sheer desperation. I went with a friend down to a Kia dealership because he was getting keys. And before we got to the damn door, this kid had the door kicked open. You know, oh, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. And, you know, oh, geez, you know, go back to your seat and get out of the way. We're just here to get parts. Now, another thing. I learned this on I knew it, but I've forgotten it. And when you're in a dealership, like say you're talking, you got a buddy there with you. When you and your buddy's there, y'all need to shut up inside of the dealership because you have everybody in that dealership listening to you. You know, say you're picking up some parts and you turn around and look at a bike and, man, I like that green color. I think that's pretty good. You hear how quiet I've been? That guy 300 feet away over there, he likes that, and he's going to come around and I tell you,
You're going to buy that bike because it's nice and it's the color you want.
You see, they listen to everything that you say, and you're listening and watching everything that you do. So when you're inside a dealership, you're fresh meat. Remember that. There's buyer programs from major retailers like Costco and Sam's, and I had never seen anybody use that in the motorcycle industry. And it would probably be a good, wise thing to do that, because the Costco program is all about no haggle, and everybody wants the no haggle thing. That gentleman I was telling you about, Kevin Hunter, he gave the thumbs up on the Costco program. Now, we used it when I was selling new cars, but I never seen it in the motorcycle industry. You know, so look at stuff like that. That's stuff to y'all's advantage, and that's where I keep saying, research, research, research. You know, get all your ducks in a row. But beware also, you have to pay for the program. That's another key trick that he put out there that nobody knows about that. Ask sales manager about rebates. Salespeople don't know about them. A thing that I very much dislike is the corporate dealerships that are coming. I mean, it's bad enough that they got them in the automotive industry, because, you know, there's no more family-run automotive industries anymore. All the Powersports used to be family-run, and now it's starting to become corporate. And that means that there are no deals to be had. The best time to buy is in the winter, snow on the ground. Like I said, this will be the fourth one in this series. A lot of good information. If I ever write another article, I'll always put them down, post more on there. But you know, like I always say, the greatest fear of any dealership is an educated customer. You get your ducks in a row and you get educated on stuff like that, and never pay any external fees, dock fees and crap like that. That is all bunk. So anyhow, I'm gonna drink me a iced tea and load this video, and I will see you guys on the next video.